What would you do if you've been married for 40 years and your husband up and left you for a 20-year-old? What would you do if you found out that your husband of 20 years was cheating with somebody half your age? What would you do if you woke up one day and found your bank account empty because your children cleaned you out? These are some of the stories that we are going to discuss on my brand new series, What Would You Do? So subscribe to my page, Kamla the Ripe Mango, and turn on the notification button. Follow me at Kamla the Ripe Mango on Facebook and at Kamla the Ripe Mango on Instagram. Let us discuss what would you do if you were in one of these situations. Let's talk. Hi everybody, and this is a brand new series that I'm starting called What Would You Do? Now, in this series, I'm going to take real life situations put before me. I'm going to share them with you without disclosing who them happened to. Tell you how I would deal with them, and we discuss them and see what you would do. Right? So the series name, What Would You Do? But before you go any further, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kamla the Ripe Mango, and hit the notification button so that you can know whenever I post a new video or whenever I'm going live. Also remember to go over to Facebook and like my page, Kamla the Ripe Mango. I'm also on Instagram, Kamla_the Ripe Mango. Now, for today's story, I want to tell you about a case that happened on Friday. I operate a small business. I was getting supplies. I was on the road. And a very good friend of mine who happens to be about 15 years older than me, big woman, she called me quite distressed. She had found out that her husband of 19 years was involved with a woman that was about half her age. And they were the same age. You know, she had sensed something was wrong, and she confronted him about it, and she nagged him and she basically prodded him about it until, because she felt within her heart of hearts that something was wrong. He wasn't paying her as much attention as he used to. He was very anxious when she left the house and didn't come back. He was like pushing her sometimes to stay by a relative for a long period of time. So she started getting suspicious. Anyway, after she finally prodded him and cornered him, he admitted that he was involved with another woman who happened to be 28 years old. Now, she was heartbroken. And when she called me on Friday, she was literally screaming, bawling, just tears. I spent about an hour talking to her. I basically was telling her to find a way to take herself out of the situation, because where her brain was is that, listen, this man is leaving me for a younger woman. And you know, sadly this case is so common in Jamaica. With all that is happening now, with everything that is happening now, we see a lot of domestic situations going on. We fail to look on the other side of the equilibrium, where a lot of men have been with women through the better years of their lives, and then once they have gone on in age, when they should be settling down with these men now to go off into the sunset, in the sunset years, these men are taking up themselves to leave them for much younger women. It happened with a friend of my mother's who was about 65, since the start of the year, where her spouse, her husband, who is the same age as her, left her for a woman that was 25 or something like that, 40 years his junior. So after you build a life with this man, the man turned around and left you. But the sad thing about it is, if the tables were turned in Jamaica with how things are going on, and the woman decided to leave the man for another man, the man would have probably killed her. And that is the reality. That's the sad reality. You know? Now, that was Friday, I spoke to my friend. On Sunday she called me back, sounding a little chirpy. And I warned her, because my advice to her at that time was, do not act right now when you're emotional. Don't do nothing, right? Take yourself out of the situation, but stay with your relative who you normally stay with sometime for a few days, just to breeze off your brain. Try to not do anything while you are still emotionally volatile, right? The following day, she told me that they had a confrontation, and they decided that he was going to talk to the woman, and she followed him to the location where he met with the woman, and he went in and met with the woman and ended the relationship. Of course, I was skeptical, because me been there, me done that, and me know how man stay. And how Jamaican man stay, man and a whole. They are gonna try and preserve both relationships until the last moment possible. I just so man stay. Take it from me, right? They will find the easiest way out. But she decided to believe him, and she was feeling better. I said, well, I wish her luck. I wish her all the best. I still told her that she needed some time to herself to actually focus on just processing the situation without jumping back into it. But so yesterday morning, I was awoken by a phone call from her where she said, she was crying again. It was a lie. He didn't break it off with the girl. And she checked his phone, and when she checked his phone, he was still in conversations with her, and telling her that, boy, he will always be there for her. So I said to her, well, I told you that this would be the situation. So said, so done. Again, I advised her that she would need some time to herself to recoup, to basically get in control of her emotions, that she could think logically. The man was there begging, of course, as men normally do, begging, pleading that him not leaving her, and him don't want to leave her. I said to her that, listen, if you do not just take a few days to compose yourself, this man is gonna keep stringing you along and telling you all of this, because basically he's trying to maintain both relationships. Apparently she ended up calling the girl, having an argument with the girl. But the bottom line is, if the girl does not decide that she is going to end the relationship, this man will continue the relationship with both of them. The only thing is, he's gonna be more secretive going forward, so she not gonna find out. That is all me see it. All on the seat. What do you think? That's what I want to know. I want you to leave your comments, what you think about the situation, what you think my friend should do. Right? That's the whole aim of this conversation. We want to help people who have these real life situations. Now, bear in mind that this woman is going to try and preserve her marriage, because she's been married to this man for almost 20 years. She is in her sunset years. She is 55 years old. So if them break up, she not have no manner look. You understand? So bear all of these things in mind when you advise her. But I wanted to share your comments. Remember to like my Facebook page, Kamla the Right Mango. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification. Leave all the comments below, and make us discuss a situation that so many Jamaican women are in. Take care of yourself until the next time when we ask you, what would you do? Would you like to share your story with me? Would you like to get the opinion of John Public and Jane Public on a situation that you are involved in? Please feel free to drop me a line. Simply send me an inbox message on Facebook, or you can text me at 876-909-0980. Share your story. Your identity would never be disclosed. Hear what the public thinks about your situation and what you should do.